Hey friends, Ash here with Gents, coming at you guys with a fragrance haul first impression video. So I've got 6 fragrances here that I got from Fragrance Net, all in one order. And these actually came in about a week and a half ago, just now getting around to this. So I'm gonna go over 3 of them today in terms of the first impression, but I'll show you all 6. And the 3 I don't go over today, I'll go over in another video here in the near future. So here are the 6. First up, Hermès Un Jardin sur la Lagune. This one I got unboxed, so just came like this. And unfortunately, Fragrance Net stuck a sticker on the back of it. So you can see that right there. Not really the greatest look, but I got it for a really good price. I think I paid high 30s, something like that. So I'll take it. Then I've got Diesel Bad Intense. Now, I've never smelled any of the bad fragrances. I think that's just not a great name for a fragrance, but yeah, I've never smelled the original Bad. I've never smelled Bad Intense, mainly because even though these are discounted at discounters, they're not super cheap, and just never wanted to pick them up until now. Then I've got Solo Origami. I was wanting to pick up one of the Solo fragrances. This one seemed interesting to me, so I picked that up. This is a 100 ml bottle, obviously. Then I've got Bottega Veneta Illusione. Now, this is how this one arrived. No cellophane. So yeah, and that's a 50 ml. Then we've got Azzaro Solarismo Favignana. Kind of looks like Favignana, but yeah. And then Mustache, the Eau de Toilette. I've got the Eau de Parfum, so I figured pick up the EDT also. This one's 75 ml. So that's the haul. Let's check it out. So for this video, let's do these 3 right here. The Azzaro, the Bottega Veneta, and the Diesel. And then in the next video, we'll check out the other 3. So first up, let's do Bad Intense. Thing I remember most about Diesel Bad, I think, is actually just when Jeremy Fragrance did the video on it, like before it came out, they had a launch party or something like that. Really about all I remember. Like I said, I never smelled it, never cared to. So this is a little 50 ml. I'll show you the presentation really quickly. Okay, so it's got this copper colored box. You get the name of the house, name of the fragrance, size and concentration on the front. It says Diesel on the top, nothing on the sides. On the back, your ingredient information, and on the bottom, your badge code, which is 38R0004. And here's your bottle. It's got kind of a, I guess it's supposed to be a leather pattern to the bottle. Cap does click into place. And on the bottom, you got your sticker with your badge code. Let's go ahead and spray this one on. And no, it did not spray out on the first pump. I actually pumped it a couple times before. One interesting thing about this fragrance is it has caviar as a note on Fragrantica, and I don't know if that's supposed to be caviar lime or just caviar. So I'm gonna look that up. Yeah, so apparently it's just a caviar accord, according to Diesel. So it's mainly sweet spice, a little cinnamon, a little cardamom, touch of bergamot. So that's mainly what I'm getting here initially, caviar-wise. Doesn't smell like fish, so that's good. So there's a little bit of dusty sort of sweetness in here. Vanilla. I know that there's a white tobacco / tobacco accord in the fragrance, which I imagine will come out a little bit more as the fragrance dries down, but right now it's mainly sweet, spicy. It's appealing, easy to wear, pretty pleasant. It's not coming across super cheap, so that's good. It doesn't have like a weird alcohol kind of tinge to it. But I'm gonna check these other 2 out and let this one keep drying down. So I guess we'll check out the Bottega Veneta since it's already open. And this one, I cannot recall off the top of my head whether it was unboxed or not. So it's possible that it was, and that I got it for cheaper because of that, but I can't recall. So let's really quickly check out this presentation. You've got the name of the house, name of the fragrance, size and concentration. They are on the front, nothing on the top, nothing on the sides, nothing on the back. On the bottom, you've got your ingredient info and your badge code 0031. And then the bottle's really nice. It's got a little square design to it. The cap does click into place. And overall, It's a good looking presentation. All right, let's check this one out. Really nice opening, really nice. Got this kind of classic men's cologne vibe to it. So it's got a bit of citrus there in the opening, lemon, bitter orange working together. It has a little bit of a green, woody facet to it, clean, green and woody. I know in the mid there is cedar and fir, if memory serves correctly. This one's not coming across too complicated, not overly complex, but really, really pleasant, very nice. I like this a lot. This is like a fragrance you could wear in springtime, summertime even, fall time, casually to the office, formally. It's one of those kind of jack of all trades sort of fragrances. This is not the same as Terre d'Hermes, but it's a fragrance that I think you would use in the same situations that you might use that fragrance. It's got that kind of slightly grown up feel to it, but doesn't come across stodgy, doesn't come across like an old man fragrance or a grandpa fragrance. Somebody younger could wear this, but at the same time, somebody middle-aged or even older could easily wear this as well. So I'm liking that one. Let's open up the last one. So this one from the Solarismo line of Azzaro was pretty difficult to find for a while, actually. So you couldn't really find this online, many places to order in the US, and it has just recently started to appear at discounters. Of course, I have talked about Lavanzo in the Solarismo line in the past. That's a fragrance I like a lot, especially for the price that you can pick that one up at. I believe usually in that like $20 to $30 range. Batch code on this one is gonna be 0804086. All right, let's check out this presentation. Name of the house, name of the fragrance, size and concentration right there on the front like usual. Have an Azzaro logo on the top. On the side, actually, is where you'll find your ingredients. On the back, you have a picture of the bottle. On the bottom, your batch code and barcode. And here is the bottle. Actually, these Solarismo bottles I like a lot. They have a nice gradient finish to them. They look really nice. Azzaro actually, you know, took some time with these, made them look really, really, really good. The cap is wooden. Slides into place, does not click into place. You have the Azzaro logo on top of the cap, and on the bottom, you're gonna find your sticker. Your batch code is actually etched into the bottom, the back of the bottle. All right, let's check this one out. This one, spring, summer, all the way. Warm weather sort of fragrance, but there's a nice edge to this one because while there's lemon here, and it's a sweet lemon, there's also a rum note, so it's gonna give it a little bit of depth, just a little bit of booziness in there with the lemon. I like Lavanzo a lot. I already mentioned that, but this one right there with it, especially if this becomes really readily available at discounters in that, again, $20 to $30 range. Yeah, this is gonna be a nice warm weather scent. I like that. Good sweetness, good freshness, a little touch of booze, giving a little bit of depth, a little bit of richness in there. I know it has white tobacco in the base, along with amber and I think cedar. For a cheap spring and summertime fragrance, daytime fragrance, casual fragrance, it smells good. Let's run back through these one last time, wrap this up. So we've got Bad Intense right here. First one I sprayed on, and again, just freaking horrible name. I get it, it's, you know, they're trying to be edgy, diesel, bad. Like, oh, you bad dude? Are you bad enough dude to save the president from ninjas? Wear this. A little more generic now. Yeah, it's not that it's unpleasant, but the opening was a little more interesting. And it's not that the opening was like something crazy, mind-blowing, new or unique, but you know, it was nice, sweet spices. People like stuff like that, you know, that's why so many fragrances go that route, cardamom, cinnamon, you know. There's like this faintest touch of something earthy in the background of the fragrance. It's possible that's supposed to be the caviar accord, which again, I don't really get that. The idea of saying, you know, we're gonna put caviar in this fragrance. Caviar lime makes more sense. So like finger limes is what they are. It's a type of citrus where the pulp resembles caviar, and that's where it gets its name. But this just straight up caviar accord. I don't know, I don't really get that. Again, it's not unpleasant, doesn't smell bad, but it's not really wowing me. It's kind of one of those fragrances that I would smell in passing and be like, It's okay. But I'll give it some more wear and do a review on it down the road a little bit. Maybe it grows on me. Like I said, it doesn't smell bad. It's just one of those fragrances that, you know, would be maybe like a 6.5 or something out of 10. Now the Bottega Veneta, still clean. It's got almost kind of an herbal touch to it, like this green touch to it. The bitter orange coming out more than the lemon for sure. And it smells good, yeah. I would be much more apt to wear this than this. Again, not taking a shot at that, but the Bottega Veneta smells much nicer. I mean, it does smell simple, but sometimes simple and clean is the way to be. So that one, initially here, thumbs up, but I do wonder about the performance because it does smell a little bit light coming off my skin already. Now the Azzaro, yeah, it's sweet, but really nice. If you can pick this up on the cheap, I say go for it. Don't expect something crazy niche quality, but do expect spring and summer fragrance that, again, is a little bit sugary sweet, has a touch of booziness, a good focus on lemon and pops of ginger. And while it hasn't dried down, I anticipate a warm, slightly sweet dry down. Of these three, the one I like the most is, this one. Yeah, this one. And then these two, probably this one. So this one right here could grow on me as a dumb reach in the fall. And I'll also say with this one, if you don't like fragrances that are on the sweeter side, you may not like it. All right, guys, it's gonna do it for me with these first impressions. Again, these other three, this one, and this one, I'll take a look at in the near future. So stay on the lookout for that. As always, thanks for hanging out with me today. Thanks for all your support. See you guys tomorrow with another fragrance video. See you guys.